Hello and welcome back to Diablo 3 and the Reaper of Souls beta. My name's Lumin and right now we're finally carrying on with Act 5. I can't believe that it's been so long, but we're back. We're back and we're exactly where we last left off with a slightly different character. A character that is kitted out in legendaries. I've got the Doombringer and I've got Rogar's huge stone. Now I guess that's technically not kitted out as just two legendaries, but it's two more than I had last time. And I also picked up a legendary hammer and legendary pants on my Crusader after the wipe. So I'm not sure if they upped the amount of legendaries you get, but it seems like it. It actually feels like they did. Now, as a quick recap, I hadn't accepted this quest from Teral yet, so he's going to tell us what we're going to do next, and we're going to do it. Also, I've changed my skills around a little bit. I've got a pretty fun spec that I've been using to level up, and sadly I'm not quite at the exact same level yet, but we'll be there soon. Right now it's Teral time.
I have rid us of Urzael's tiresome existence. Without his leadership, the Reaper should be easy for Torian's men to finish off.
You have saved Westmarch, my friend.
But we're no closer to knowing Malthael's ultimate plan, and he grows stronger with each passing moment. Time is running out.
That strange woman you brought here believes she can help. She insisted on speaking with you immediately.
That is not even a problem. I've been speaking to her a whole lot, setting up this nice transmog set that I'm wearing at the moment. What do you guys think of it? I thought that the darker color and the, I don't know, semi-ninja look kind of fit with a Doombringer sword. Now, I've picked up weapons and stuff that are better than Doombringer, but I kind of like this because it's got a decent amount of splash damage on it. There's a lot of extra experience and I'm still leveling, and somehow I picked up one with a whole bunch of intelligence on. So, all those things together make it well worth using. And the ring is just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I love Loot 2.0. I love that it's giving me stuff that's 100% useful. You know how much this would sell for on the auction house? A whole lot. Like a ton.
Chelsea, I know how to find Malthael, but you will not like what I have to
Chelsea?
tell you.
I rarely do. Why don't you just tell me?
There is only one person who knows how to find Malthael. She waits for you in the Blood Marsh, and you know her well. Adria.
Adria. Finally.
I completely forgot about Adria.
Adria is not as you remember her. She is channeling blood magic to prepare herself to retrieve the Black Soul Stone.
What exactly does that mean?
Some things cannot be explained. You must see them for yourself.
Oh man.
Do you at all?
You have no sense of adventure.
But I do! I just know exactly what she means. It's more like some things are too grisly to try and relay into words. So you must see it for yourself. Look at that. Wow. Her little wagon must be a hit around Christmas time.
You're not going anywhere without me.
Oh, really? And why is that?
Someone has to make sure you don't kill Adria before you find out where Malthael is.
I try to
Oh.
restrain myself, but make no mistake, she will die.
Well. I'm kinda keen. I'm kinda keen for that encounter. And look at this place. This is looking rather sinister. I've even got a skull in my hand.
Stone in the deepest part of the Nephilim ruins near here.
Ooh.
We thought it would be safe, but Malthael found it all the same.
Listen to the ambient sounds. Hold on. Listen to the creaking. And the groaning of the trees. Is it now just not going to do it because I turned the volume up? That's fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. I love the little details. Stuff like that. It's just enough for you to notice it, but not enough to be too intrusive. I'm a big fan. So this new build that I've got is killer. It is just so good. On number 1 I got black hole, which is optional. And that's kind of cool, by the way, that it sucks everything in. Then I got arcane hydras. Okay, they pretty standard. I took them because of the AoE, so they explode and stuff.
How are you going to get Adrian to tell you where Malthael is? Actually, I don't want to know.
Good. Good. No further interruptions, please. On number 3, I got Archon, and that's just, I don't know, for that extra burst of damage around to kill things really quick. It's just because I didn't really need anything else. And then my, I want to say most important skill for this build is my right click button. I've got a Wave of Force, which is not actually technically meant to be on right click, so look at this. I can just keep right clicking, and I've actually got an item in here that when I get critical hits, it restores, where is it? There, 10 arcane power. This gets a lot of critical hits. So I don't usually run out of arcane power that quickly, and I can just keep on casting it the whole time. Then over here I've got standard charged blast, mainly because, you know, none of the other skills really matter. It's just Wave of Force. It's all Wave of Force. So what's with this place? Is there no one here? Very quiet. Is it meant to be like this? They want it to seem eerie and deserted.
This is the entrance to the tomb, but someone's collapsed it.
Our friend Adria.
It looks like we'll have to find another way into the ruins. What was that?
Something is coming.
Oh my goodness! Yes! More! More! Much more, please. Come on, come on, come on. Let's keep this going. Oh no, not a massacre! I could have done much better than that. What? Look at these guys! They are large. Although, you know, it's not really a problem.
This was just one entrance to the city. There are guide stones littered across the blood marsh that will lead us to the main one. The guide stones are useless to most, but will reveal the correct path to a Nephilim such as yourself.
The cursed Boggin is a ferocious, hulking beast with an
Boggin.
exceedingly bad temper. Aided by packs of Boggits, it will fight anything that crosses its path. Invariably, some of the Boggits will die, but the survivors are rewarded with scraps left over from the Boggin's prey. If only my assistance would work for so little.
Boggins and Boggits. I like it. Wow. This place is beautiful. Ah. What do you bet it's not going to be quite as beautiful once you get inside? It's not. You see?
But I will find you.
What?
Remember to get the information we need before you...
Yes, yes. Information first, and then
Music.
killing.
Well, that's not very reassuring.
Hold on. Listen to that music. Oh my goodness. Now it's time to turn the music up. This is unlike anything I've ever heard in the Diablo series before. Huh? Again. It's fascinating. I am truly impressed. It's pretty good. Can't wait for my soundtrack. That is fortunately coming with a collector's edition. Blood Marsh. I get it. There's pretty much blood everywhere. Okay. More of that music, please. Adria's pink satchel. Why is it lying here?
The first time I saw a witch, she burned. Father took me to the town square to see it. Look, he said, that is the face of evil. But she looked like any other woman, and burned like anything else. Then the flames engulfed her. Her eyes found mine, and she laughed.
Someday soon,
That's not creepy at all.
will be pulled beneath the marsh, just as Corvus before it.
What is going on here?
Your grave awaits!
There's some intense bubbling happening in the marsh. You see that massacre, I don't know why it ends so quickly. Aren't they supposed to give me more time to string more kills up? I might just not know the intricacies behind how the system works. So what are these? Is that some sort of blood plague? It basically just damages us. Huh. Okay. The music is so good. I gotta say, the monsters are not quite enough just yet. I would have preferred a whole lot more. They might just keep them coming. Hordes and hordes of them. Droves of monsters. Droves of boggins and boggettes. What is this? Yes, you've said that already, dude. He just popped up here to say death and flap his wings once. I don't know. I think someone needs to help him a little with his smack talk. Educate him in the ways of back and forth smack talk. Should I use absolute zero? I guess so. No. You know what? I'm not using cold spells at the moment. I guess it's kind of pointless. These levels are far less exciting than the ones I get with my Crusader. And added to that, obviously the Crusader levels, they happen a whole lot quicker too. I'm guessing that there's not much of interest in the Blood Marsh. I'm probably supposed to just go to that exit right now. I'm being optimistic. I'm hoping that I'm going to find some more other side area that's super interesting. Because in West March proper, there was a whole lot of that. Here we go.
My father could never understand. He was born into privilege and wealth, and he spent every moment of his life trying to protect it. I was his flesh and blood, but he cared more about the names in books and the faces of the paintings on the walls than his living daughter.
Shame girl. Are they gonna make us feel sorry for her before we kill her?
Nothing happens when I approach it.
Please, allow me.
No! I will listen to the journal first.
Do you know what fear is? The fear of who you are. The fear of what your own blood would do if they knew what you were. No, you could never understand it. People look to you as a savior. Have you ever thought about the lives you've taken? They were fathers, lovers, daughters.
Is she talking to me? Huh? Okay.
There are 4 entrances to the Nephilim city, each one etched with a sigil. Only the correct one marks the true entrance to the tomb, however. When you activate these stones, one of the wrong sigils disappears.
Then all we need to do is eliminate 2 of the remaining sigils.
Huh. This map is still just such a mess. Seriously now?
That is a powerful foe over
Ooh, it really is. Come on. No, this is too much. Oh my goodness. Ah, exhilarating. That is the word I'd use to describe.
Searching for the maggot brood has been quite an adventure.
Complete and utter
I
devastation.
first observed the corpse of one near the road to Westmarch, where it raised such a stench.
This passage does not lead
No!
to us.
No! One does not simply interrupt Abdal Hazir.
Searching for the maggot brood has been quite an adventure. I first observed the corpse of one near the road to Westmarch, where it raised such a stench that my new assistant vomited twice on my favorite traveling cloak. The stains came out eventually, but I was sorely vexed.
Why would you even talk about that? That dude is just like me, he gets distracted way too easily. He gets distracted by, you know, pretty much anything. He was busy telling me about the blood maggots. And then suddenly he's talking about his favorite outfit being stained. These things are kind of cool. Shrieking terrors. So my items, the loot that I've been picking up. has not been that great.
I had believed my new assistant was the noisiest creature in the world, but that was before I discovered the shrieking terror. This bat-like monstrosity produces the most ear-splitting racket imaginable, and furthermore managed to make my assistant scream even louder. I think my headache will last for weeks now.
That's amazing.
The Boggin's battle snares are surprisingly effective.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
though
whoa.
I have no idea how they learned to fashion them. Most of the Boggin's feeble intelligence seems to be centered around killing and eating, and in this respect, their efforts are admirable. Perhaps I should hide one of these snares near my tent when I'm sleeping.
Huh. That is an interesting idea. What if your apprentice approaches your tent while you sleep in?
Is this a correct passage?
It's very interesting. These symbols that they've got on the map. But every single one of Abdallah Hazir's little journals, at least the recent journal entries or lore snippets, have included some talk about his apprentice. I don't know why the dude has an apprentice if he has so much trouble with them.
This may be the right passage, but I am not certain.
I honestly have no clue, girl. I'm not certain. I'm clueless. So let's check them all out before we continue. Because why not? Come on, Tusk the Bogger. Come over here. I gotta say, everything has been dying reasonably easily. I don't know if that's because of the difficulty that I'm playing on, which is just normal, or if it's just for the most part because my character has reasonably decent gear. But if that is it, then it's gonna be the same for any characters that play through here, because all the gear I'm using at the moment is what I've picked up while playing. So it's strange. I should probably, with my build, go even more all in with the whole wave of force thing. Ooh. What is this? Winding Cave. I want to check that out, but I mean, is that just an extra? I'm gonna go there first. I'm definitely going there first. I'm sorry about opening the map as much as I am. I'm just trying to make sure I know what those symbols look like.
I think I ever considered learning magic from her.
Did you consider that? Huh. But I want to know what the symbols look like for when the time
I
comes
don't know if this is the right passage.
to actually pick a passage. I suppose it doesn't really matter. Huh? Here's something. Oh, he's gonna toss one. Oh no, he infused it. Okay, he turned one of the little boggets into a tusk boggin. That is, I would say, a useful talent. Huh. At least for one of those birds to have. I wouldn't want to do something like that myself.
Victory!
So let's see.
I must find another guide stone to determine which sigil is the correct one.
Aha. So at the moment, it's looking like it's either that one or this one. But if I find one more guide stone, which I will probably get down here somewhere, then it'll eliminate one more. Then there's actually no reason to find yet another one after that. Kinda cool. Interesting little puzzle. Although there's no real puzzling involved in it.